Vasishtha called an assembly of all the residents. Now everybody was convinced that Bharat is faultless. Vasishtha said, "It is only appropriate that now the throne be given to Bharat. Does anybody have any objections?" Everybody said, "We have got no objections." Bharat said, "Wait. What right do you have to give me this throne? What right did my father Dashrath have to give it to me? This throne he got from his father, and the ultimate father is the Lord Ram. This Ram is the rightful heir to this throne. For the sake of this throne, I have lost my father. You think I will be so dull as to accept this throne?" And I ask you that Dashrath had given two instructions. The first was, let the throne be given to Bharat. The second was, let Ram go to the forest. I ask you, residents of Ayodhya, you did not permit the first instruction to be fulfilled, and Ram went to the forest, the second instruction. How did that happen? Ram knew that if Bharat becomes king, Bharat will never let Ram enter the forest. So Ram slipped off before Bharat came. You see, look at their position. Ram is kicking away the kingdom. Bharat is also kicking away the kingdom. This is the ideal of Tyag. That is the ideal of the culture. It is by Tyag that we become great, not by bhog, not by indulgence and enjoyment, but by renunciation and sacrifice. So Bharat told the residents that if you accept my advice, I wish all of us to go and meet Ram in the forest. We will ask him what is to be done. Whatever he instructs, we shall obey. So all the residents of Ayodhya said, this is a wonderful advice. They put 8 people there to take care of Ayodhya city. And the rest, all of them, they took off to the forest. Bharat, he is now the crown prince and rightfully the king. He is walking on the ground barefoot. Somebody said, Bharat, the chariot is there, sit on the chariot and go. Bharat said, sit on the chariot and go? Do you know what is my dharma? Sir bal chalau uchita asamora sabte sevak dharma kathora. My dharma is wherever the feet of my Prabhu Ram have fallen, my head should fall there. I should be walking on my head. How can I sit on a chariot? And the next day, they all crossed over. Now the whole party of Bharat, the Ayodhya-vasis, the 3 queens, they all went to Prayag. When Bharat reached Prayag, he offers his pranam to Tirthraj. Now, rather than asking Tirthraj for things, Bharat announces what he doesn't want. So he says, please bless me. I don't want dharma, arth, kam, moksha. I don't want material piety. I don't want economic development. I don't want fulfillment of material desires through material objects. I don't even want liberation. I only want love at the lotus feet of my Ram. So Prayagraj thought, what kind of bhikshuk is he? Everybody comes here, give me this, give me that, and Bharat is one who is announcing, don't give me this and don't give me that. And when it comes to love at the feet of Lord Ram, who can have more love than him? And he is asking me. So, nevertheless, from there Bharat reached the ashram of Bharadwaj. Now Bharadwaj is a sadhu, but he is seeing Bharat also as a sadhu in ordinary clothes. So Bharadwaj is delighted to meet a fellow sadhu. He welcomed them all into his ashram area. Bharat cried before Bharadwaj. He said, Maharaj, I am the biggest sinner on this planet. I have been the cause of so much of misery to my beloved Ram and the cause of the departure of my father Dashrath from this planet. Bharadwaj said, absolutely not, don't blame yourself. Bharat said, Ram will never accept me. Bharadwaj said, do you know, when Ram was here, he was remembering you and shedding tears. Bharadwaj told Bharat, I have been sitting on the banks of this Ganga and Yamuna and Prayag performing austerities for ages, and the fruit of that tapasya and sadhana was I got darshan of Ram. But what is the fruit of Ram darshan? I have come to know today. Why? Because Ramate adhika Ram karadasa. I got darshan of Ram. That doesn't serve my purpose. I need love for Ram. And when I meet this Prem Murti Bharat, I am inspired to increase my love at the lotus feet of my Lord. So the fruit of Ram darshan is Bharat darshan. So they all stayed there that night. Bharadwaj, by his austerities, he manifested tremendous opulence. But Bharat is absolutely unmoved by this. Tulsidas Ji Maharaj says, it's like the Chakwa and Chakwi are totally detached from each other at night. You know, they turn around like this. So in the same way, Bharat is towards all the opulence that Bharadwaj has created there in their service. So the whole party along with Bharat, they started coming closer now to Chitrakoot. Sita ji, in the morning, she told Ram that I had a dream. And in the dream, all the residents of Ayodhya were coming to meet us. Our three mothers were also with them, but they were exceedingly sad, as if something terrible had taken place. Shortly after that, a great commotion started arising. The animals started running. You know, when an army moves, the animals, they all run. So the animals started running, and Lakshman realized that the army is coming. So Lakshman said that these two brothers, they are bringing a whole army. Ram understood, if Bharat is coming with the army, it is only to surrender to me and offer the kingdom to me. This will never work. I need to spend my time in the forest. Shabri is waiting for me, the rishis are waiting for me. How can I return? So Ram became exceedingly grave. Lakshman misunderstood the meaning of his gravity. He thought that maybe Ram is suspecting danger. So Lakshman said that these two brothers, seeing us helpless here, are thinking they will kill us and rule without obstacles. They don't know that Lakshman is still alive. I take the vow of Shankarji that I will make them sleep on the battlefield today. It seems like Bharat, having got the throne of Ayodhya, has got puffed up with pride. So when Lakshman pronounced in this manner, Ram said, Lakshman, you have not understood Bharat as yet. You are talking of the throne of Ayodhya. Bharat, if he gets the throne of Vidhi Harihar, he cannot become proud. Bharat hi hoi na raj mad, vidhi hari har pad paya. Why? You see, it is the nature of a materially conditioned soul. The moment they get power, position, prestige, the demon of pride rises up. But a saint of the caliber of Bharat doesn't have any Maya inside. The inner world is finished. There is only love for Ram there. So when the inner world is completely finished, now the external world can cause no harm. Chandan visha vyape nahi, lipate rahat bhujanga. Just like the snakes, they go around the chandan tree doesn't get affected. Similarly, Bharat, saints of his caliber, they may be in the maximum opulence, and yet internally their minds are united with the Lord. So now they came forward, and Bharat, he saw Ram. So he thought, I am so fallen, I am not qualified to go close to him. Let me offer pranam from far itself. He fell down out there on the ground, offering pranam. So Lakshman said, Maharaj, look, Bharat is offering pranam to you. Ram saw that and he ran to meet Bharat. So Tulsidas Ji Maharaj says, when Ram ran, his items, the nishank, the quiver, the bow, the arrow, and the valkal from the top, they all fell down. Now Mahatmas have estimated that why is it that all these four things fell down. Some Mahatmas say that they thought Ram is running in a hurry. Let us help him by reducing his weight that he has to carry. Some Mahatmas say that these ornaments, they thought that when Bharat is on the mud, we are up in the air, it is not appropriate. Let us also fall down in the mud and do pranam. Some Mahatmas say that Bharat in childhood used to always protect Ram. That was his bhav. So they thought that now Bharat has come, there is no need for us, let us all fall down. Some Mahatmas say that seeing Bharat, they went into Prem Avesh. And in that Prem Avesh, they started trembling and fell down. Nevertheless, whatever the reason, Ram went, he lifted Bharat and embraced him. So, Tulsidas Ji Maharaj says, who can be a greater devotee of Ram? The whole world is worshipping Ram, and Ram is worshipping Bharat.